4, and 7. 8 and W.
Going to divide both of them by 7.
Right. And because it's easier for me right now, I'm just going to go like this. So I'm going to say 7 divided by 7 I know is 1. So 84 divided by 7 is what? What did we get? Tessa.
We got 12.
Perfect. Which I hope none of you get down to 12 heartbeats per minute, because that'd be scary. Okay. So look at, what did we do? What's our rule? If we want to make our unit rate over 1, what is the rule of what we have to do? Emma.
You have to divide whatever the denominator is by the same number to then get 1 something, and then divide it by the numerator, and then you have your answer.
Right. So that's not what I want. There. How come it's not typing for me? Let's start over. We divide the denominator. And, oh my goodness, I'm having trouble with this right now. And numerator by the denominator. Okay, that's not working. So that is our clue. That's our rule. When we're using unit rates, we always divide the denominator and the numerator by the denominator, because that gives us 1 on the bottom and then gives us our unit rate on the top. Okay, so keep that in mind as we practice here. I'm going to try and move these over a little bit so you can see them a little bit better. All right, so let's figure this out. You are going to use this information. You're not going to look in your workbook right now. I'm just going to do this. We're going to do it together on here on the Jamboard. So we're going to use this information over here. It says that fruit juice, buy 4 for $10. So we're going to start with a ratio table. So we know for $10, we could buy 4 juices. Okay, that's our ratio, 10 to 4. Okay, so I'm going to fill in, what would I do here? So if I spent $20, how many juices would I get? If I spent $20, how many juices would I get? Luke?
You would be able to get 8 juices.
And you're right. How do I know that though, Luke? How do you know that?
Because you're multiplying 10 times 2 to get 20. And so you just multiply 4 by 2 to get 8.
Perfect. All right, here's my next one. This time I bought 12 juices. How much money did it cost me? This time I bought 12 juices. How much money did it cost? Let's see, Madeline.
It costs $30 because to get to 12 from 4, you need to multiply it by 3. So then 10 times 3 is 30.
Right. Okay, now I'm going to see if I can trick you. I am now buying 10 bottles of juice. How much money will it cost? I have 10 bottles of juice. How much money will it cost? Because I can't take 4 times something, really. I can, but it's a decimal. Huh. Brecklin, you want to tell us? What do you think?
I think 35.
35. So it would cost more money to have.
Oh, wait, never mind. 25. Sorry.
25. You're right. So tell me why you think 25.
Because halfway, well, okay. So if you add 4 to 8, it's 12. But if you only add 2, then you only go 5. So get 25.
Okay. Somebody else want to explain it again, their way? Bryce?
What I did is, I just knew I just had to get the closest that I could by using whole numbers and not a decimal. And I looked at the graph, and 8 is 20, so that's the closest I could get. And then I knew that 2/4 is equal to half, and half of 10 is 5. So 20 plus 5 equals 25.
Okay, good. So there are different ways that you could solve this, and you could divide and get a decimal and know how to multiply. But I also know that 10 is right smack dab between 8 and 12, right? So I know that the price of them would be smack dab right between 20 and 30, which is 25. So that's one way that we could figure that out. Now, my friends, we're going to do the unit rate. So we know that it'll cost $10 for 4 bottles of juice. I want to know how much would it cost if I only had 1 bottle of juice. Okay, so tell me, what am I going to do? Think about what we did on our notes on the prior page. What do I have to do to this to make it become 1? Let's see, who haven't I heard from yet? That's Kylan, good.
You gotta divide 4. Divide. Yeah, I'm sorry.
So if I can do 4 divided by 4, that gives me 1.